Greetings, welcome to another Alpha Magnus review. This time I've got a special one. So in the early aughts, late 2000s, or might have been late 90s, there was a movie called Equilibrium. And I loved that movie. It was an early Christian Bale, and I think it might have actually been made before he was Batman, but released after he was Batman. And it was essentially a Matrix style thing. Great movie, check it out. I think it's on Tubi or Pluto, one of the two. One of those two things. But I found this on 5ktoys. Thank you, Robo from the Fwoosh, for getting me hooked on these guys. I got the Mask figure somewhere around here. Oh, it's in a thing back there. So that is the best Christian Bale likeness I've seen. Why this like essentially illegal company can make this is beyond me. I bought, so on 5ktoys they had this and a white version. So here's Gun Missionary is what it's called. It is from Bro Toys. Spoilers, I bought both. They were in a 2-pack. I don't even know if it saved me any money, but I really, really love these, and I kind of want to get a Taye Diggs head. Might have to have it custom made to put on here, because Taye Diggs was the other guy, and he only wore black the whole time. So in the beginning of the movie, he's wearing white, and at the end, he's Christian Bale switches to this black costume. So I'm gonna go over the black one first, because it is out. I could not wait. It comes with this stand, and this is probably my favorite part of the stands, is that it does have all the accessories in here. I'm assuming all those same accessories go into this. It did seem like the only difference was like the shoes, gloves, and coat. So I have him in a stance that is from the movie, where he's pointing the guns up and down after he murders a bunch of innocent people. The movie is not what you think it is. Go take a look at it. It is actually very much kind of like V for Vendetta, where it's a lot of action, but it has an extremely political undertone, talking about, you know, the government overstepping and saying that you can't have like art or anything. Everyone has to dress plain. It's extremely religious, but like not even current religion. Like they go back like 10 steps, and they're talking about the tetragrammaton and stuff. It's a weird one. So here's the box and all this jazz. Now that is interesting. I did not realize that it did not come with 2 bases. I'm gonna have to look that up, because I did not know, because I'm pretty sure it should have had 2 bases inside of here, because it shows a base here for this guy. Now if I saved a lot of money, I'll take that back, but I don't think I did. In fact, he's missing all of his weapons here, so I'm assuming that that is supposed to be like that, and I probably saved some money that I didn't realize buying both. I will put that in the comments below, because that does make sense now that I think about it. For whatever reason, you could not buy. You could buy them separately, but okay, for real. Whoever made this loved this movie as much as I did. First off, this one did have a very faithful thing. They do have basic motion. If you look underneath here, it's pretty much just like a doll body, nothing crazy. We're not going to crinkle him up too much though, because this is supposed to look nice. Feet, you do get the up, down, left, rights. If you buy anything on 5ktoys, expect it to be like this. I heard it's kind of like a, is it Mafex? I think has a lot of them like that. But the reason I said this is amazing is because you look at his face, he has the cut on his lip from that part of the movie. That was not expected. Okay. This was a good purchase, even with missing the other thing. Now, I am super terrified that I'm going to mess this up, so I'm not going to be eating any Cheetos and messing with this guy. So, I do still have to open up the other one, believe it or not. So, I just opened this one first because I was like, oh, the black one's nice, and I don't have to worry about messing it up. But it looks like if you buy them separately, you might get both sets of weapons. So he does have a gun here. As well as the base, of course. Get this thing open. And it's got this now, I doubt we're going to get any more characters from this movie. But if they did come out with a Tate Diggs one, I'd probably buy it immediately. I don't remember what any of the characters' names are at all. I couldn't even tell you what Christian Bale's character's name is. It's inconsequential. So this is actually wrapped up with like a cord. And you get the swords. And then there's like a, what is this, a boken? I think that's what they call it. You probably put that there. That right there. Look at that. Pop these off and they're very standard. They do give you all the fingers, fingered hands as well, if you wanted to. He does have this, which I don't remember. Maybe this is just like a trigger discipline hand. Then you do get the 2 pistol holding weapon hands. But he's going to be the sword fight guy, because that was what this was about. This hand feels too big. They give us a... Might just be that it's too warm. That happens sometimes. Yeah, this hand is way too big. So... Oh, I know why. In that scene... Alright. In that scene, he holds this and he blocks with this as well. Wow. Okay. I am a little bummed that I didn't get a second stand here. These are pretty basic stands though, so I could probably pick one up elsewhere. That and the fact that it works with the black one, not so much with the white. And I think this one, yeah, he would have came with a black stand anyway, so I'll just try to find a white one and do that. So know that you will not get all of those accessories. So in saying that, I have to go through and go back and grab the accessories out of the other one. So let's go over this guy again. He does have all the basic articulation. You do get the stand, sword. You get 2 swords, so that's cool. If you want to have him fighting somebody. 2 gun hands, 1 for each. 2 fists, and then 1 pointing hand, which I believe this is for when you're holding it in there for trigger discipline. This one you do get the 2 guns, as well as I took them out because they tend to fall out, but he's got clips. The articulated stand. And now that I think about it, I think I saved like 30 or 40 bucks by buying both of them. So we're just gonna chalk that up as a win. I was wondering why it was cheaper, but I thought maybe I don't know, just because you're buying both or whatever. You cannot buy the black one singularly now. So this is all the extra stuff that he comes with. He comes with the same exact hands that the previous one did, but he also has 4 of the scariest things that you will ever see, which are these extremely small. And they're for the gun here. So you can actually pop the clip in there. It does have a painted bullet. If you can I zoom in? It does have a painted bullet there. I don't know if you can even see that since it's so small. And this nope, this app kind of sucks. The one that does the double, but it pops right in there. This actually stays in there pretty good. It's these ones, which these ones are part of the movie too. These are the ones that slide around and they go like that, and they're for like you slide them on the ground and they're supposed to stand up, but they don't. They're supposed to be weighted so that he can slide and clip them on the ground. The other thing that is notable is that this comes off. This is a regular gun, and then this is like a slide-on piece. So they must reuse this from something else and just did this to make the guns look like they do in the movie. Which is perfectly fine. Just know that it exists because I almost lost one of these. I managed to just find it right before I started doing the video, and before anyone vacuumed. So that's helpful. And then, as I said, he does have this pose that he does in the movie. You can still buy the white version by himself. Keep checking though, because they do go in and out of stock on 5ktoys. We're putting those immediately back in there. These I'm less worried about. Those are going right back into the stand. So there it is. This is the Equilibrium 2-pack from 5ktoys. It is under the name Gun Missionary, which is kind of what he is in that movie. Anyway, I highly recommend you check him out if you're into this movie at all, because this is probably the only time you're going to get a 1/12 scale Christian Bale. I think this might have been Hot Toys or one of those other companies, because that's what the mask was. The mask was actually a 1/6 scale that this company shrunk down and didn't use the license. So if you go onto their site, a lot of their stuff has the faces covered up, but you can pretty much tell who it is. A lot of Yu Yu Hakusho, Dragon Ball. I want the Yu Yu Hakusho ones, but I want the ones that they had a couple years ago, which were the basic options. Now they just only got the season 3, 4 ones, and I don't really care about those. But these are worth the money, especially if you are just into this as much as I am. Getting that mask, getting this are two big ones for me. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that you enjoyed watching Equilibrium, because I know you went out and watched it right after this, because it is a good movie. It's like, as I said, it's like The Matrix and V for Vendetta. So if you like those kind of movies, you'll probably like Equilibrium. Like, subscribe, comment. Until next time, I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.